you guys. I hope that you guys have a roof over your head, the food that will give you the energy to keep getting up every day. I hope that you guys are blessed with supportive, loving people that you can trust who are helping you heal trust issues that more than likely came about from narcissistic abuse. I hope that you guys have a sense of purpose. Um, if you are a highly targeted individual and you defended yourself and you're on the run now because narcissistic authority figures have made some of your charges much worse and they're trying to separate your families, know that there is help on the way. I don't know how, but I do know that my cards and the meditation that I have done, and I'm going to do some more, is definitely telling me that help is on the way. Uh-huh. So, 2 pals. And write in the comments, what are you learning about yourself? You know what I'm saying? There's no need for you to be afraid if you have been severely isolated by a group of narcissists who are gang stalking you and wanting you to hide your truth because it will expose them. Those people are going to be experiencing justice. And if you're a highly targeted individual, you don't even have to reply. I just want you to know that, like, I'm a highly targeted individual too, and I stand with you. So come out of hiding whenever you're ready. But now it's time for you to get that justice that you so deserve. So we're going to do a 2-pile pick a card. Wait, I wrote something down earlier. So let's 2-pile pick a card. We're going to get into the psyche of karmics, energy vampires, narcissists, and evil-hearted beings who are not learning their karmic lessons with self-initiative. What integrity field steps of actions will bring justice in this situation completely? All right, I'll see you at your pals of choice. Pal 1, thank you for being present. So, we're going to get into the psyche of the karmic, energy vampire, narcissist, and evil-hearted being who is not learning their karmic lesson with self-initiative. What integrity filled steps of actions will bring justice in this situation completely? Okay. So what I'm picking up is these karmics and energy vampires, narcissists, and evil-hearted beings are targets of crime, while you, as a light worker, you're protected. Apathetic people are becoming unapathetic because they now know they're replaceable to narcissist energy vampires. And your children are safe. But yeah, crime is going to be clearing up soon because crime has been happening due to apathetic individuals just sitting back and watching narcissists, energy vampires just abuse highly targeted individuals over and over to no avail. And now that they are experiencing crime in all of its layers and stages, they're very afraid for their lives. Also, what I'm also picking up here is these particular individuals that you are tapping into so you can see how to move smartly. They're getting betrayed left and right. Um, Hold on. I'm so glad I read this. So, the spirit of betrayal is eradicated as unconscious spirits. No, as conscious betrayals. I see where I did this. As conscious spirits of betrayal are forced to battle it out with other conscious spirits of betrayal for the rest of their dwindling days. So this is telling me that like the narcissists in your life are experiencing the emotional negative impacts of betrayal at its finest, and they're targets of crime. And we have Casper, the friendly ghost, is in Ghostbusters as an exorcist. Ghost exorcising ghost. So, what this is telling me, you guys, your enemies are being haunted. All right, so let's get a card for actions or whatever comes up in here. What action is best to take? Okay. All right, you guys. So, what your enemies don't want you to know is everything can hurt them. Even words spoken in a hurry without any meaning behind it. They're hypersensitive at this point, okay? And they're super paranoid. So hypersensitivity and paranoia psychologically, this points to narcissism because that means they have abuse to hide, okay? No one knows what they're thinking. Actually, no one knows what you're thinking, pal one. But you have people wanting to project onto you that you're unpredictable at times. So, literally, they're going to show how unpredictable they are and reactionary, pal one. When they misinterpret words, they're very sensitive. You are an agent of change, pal one. You are a catalyst for greater growth and awareness. You help others shift their psychological values. And you are a blast from their past, and they want to get rid of it, but you just keep showing up every time, pal one. And this time you're going to take them out. Because exorcist, you about to basically get rid of any karmics in your life using spiritual, esoteric knowledge. Good job, pal one. Oh, wait, if you're still here, this is a beautiful a group of individuals and people, Rogue Alliance. And I feel like if you're watching this pal one, you're going to actually be meeting up with people on your wavelength, okay? So have fun. Hello, pal two. So let's get into the psyche of these very annoying, just They're not even rats. I have respect for rats. Rats are resourceful, okay? And you never have to second guess what a rat is up to, all right? You just know a rat is doing self-care, all right? But these people, whatever creation that is like an example of lowliness, this is what your enemies are at right now. We have only truth is tolerated from all. All forms of deception are not tolerated in any way at all times. Boundaries among light workers and innocents get stronger every day in every way at all times, and physically protects all light workers and innocents from all forms of deception in every way at all times. So the funny thing is, enjoy deception, all deceptive energies. So the people who have been trying to deceive you because they do not like how they feel, when they are deceived, they are getting deceived in worse ways than you can imagine. It's like I'm picking up people that consistently want to deceive you, to get a reaction out of you, to make it seem as if you're emotionally unstable. But literally, they're just projecting their rage and anger from getting deceived by people closest to them, and they don't have healthy boundaries. And you're consistently just honoring who you are. So these people I'm picking up they're being deceived, and what they wanted to happen to you, they're noticing they're so close to the brink of doing it. It's like when they're around you, they're probably going to be on edge because they're afraid that they're going to lose at any moment. Like the deception they're experiencing is driving them up the wall. We have small bullies are cowering in shame. The war of self-projecting externally has come to an end. So whoever went above and beyond to project their fears onto you, let's just say they're having to face their fears, and it's not very much fun. So it's like they were following the example of the big bullies. But now the big bullies are being bullied publicly in front of all whom they have bullied and plan on bullying. And this ends their days of bullying altogether. So you got big bullies basically being made a public fiasco out of. How to. And then you got the small bullies having to understand if they keep trying to act like the old way of power once was, they're going to be treated just like these big bullies. So these people are just like trying to get out of your line of fire, pal, too. The spirit of betrayal is eradicated as conscious spirits of betrayal are forced to battle it out with other conscious spirits of betrayal for the rest of their dwindling days. So some of your enemies might end up dead due to freak accidents because they are going to get into conflict. And the same law that was used to harm you, pal, too, for using your freedom of speech is the same law that is going to make it so they suffer for simply trying to protect themselves from someone harming them. So I feel like these are people who really went above and beyond to harm you. We have karmics are now afraid to speak to all light workers and innocents. The power of guilt and shame is an illusion. So you got a lot of karmics fearing death when they speak to light workers and innocents because they can pick up on energies of light workers and innocents, and they get flashbacks of how they hurt the light worker and innocent that they had access to when they had more free leeway to have access to these people. So now you have karmics who are fearing death at this point because they realize like they harmed innocent people, and the people that they were harming other people with are the ones who will harm them. So you got a lot of karmics afraid for their lives, okay? Now let's get some what's the integrity-filled way to alchemize this situation with this information? I have an innate need for security and comfort. Okay. So focus on yourself, your root chakra's healing. Healing, pal, too. So that means you're going to really be making sure home is comfy and cozy. The more you're able to fully see how protected you are. So I am being pampered. So you're going to be experiencing a lot of pampering, pal, too. Okay? I have an innate need for security and comfort, and I'm being pampered. So yes, you're definitely going to be pampered, pal, too. And this one fell out. I honor my emotions. I expose gaslighting and achieve justice in every way. So if you have a court case, you won the court case, okay? Because you've been able to prove that gaslighting took place, all right? And the fact that you know how to eloquently and mindfully communicate your emotions, that's what exposed the person. Also, it says here, my emotional body is protected from gaslighting. My mental body is expanding to create solutions that overcome gaslighting in every way. So whoever gaslit you is in high regrets, okay? So I think we're going to end it there. But I feel like just pamper yourself and you're going to see the justice unfold. So yeah, anyone who's secretly competing with you is about to be exposed and severely isolated. And whoever was working against you, no one wants to work with them. Like if they had a business, people are just like, nope, they just took the money away from them. No one trusts them. Like literally they didn't see it coming. It hit them out of nowhere. That's how much they do not pay attention to detail. Hope that helped you, pal, too.